Welcome to the latest edition of Sporting Life's Fantasy Darts Matchups. This time we're looking at Rob Cross against Keith Deller. One world title each, somewhat unexpectedly when they got it. So who would win this match? It has been well documented and talked about many times, not just for the fantastic 138 checkout that Keith Deller hit to win his world title back in 1983. But the fact of the matter is, he won that unexpectedly by beating not just Eric Bristow, but some of the other best players in the world at the time. Keith Deller wasn't able to pick up another world title, and one of the reasons why I have picked Rob Cross as his fantasy opponent is because Rob has one world title, and we don't know if he's going to win another one. Time will tell. But looking at Keith's career, he did a lot of great things, didn't he? He won lots of great titles. And let's not forget, he was part of that history-making 9-darter by John Lowe as the opponent in that match. So maybe that's a bit of a pointless answer sometime in the future. But Keith's career, you have to look back at longevity. He was around for a very long time, playing from the early 80s until the mid-noughties. So longevity is there for a period of 20 years. As for Rob Cross, he came into the sport with a similar bang, didn't he? He won his world title unexpectedly with a very big checkout. Of course, 140, two treble 18s and double 16. But the similarities between Cross and Deller just keep coming, because who did Deller beat in 1983? Eric Bristow, the force of the game. Who did Rob Cross beat? He beat Phil Taylor, the force of the game, and pushed him into retirement. So to see who would win this match, I think this is probably a coin flip, a 50-50 match. But looking at the amount of accuracy that Rob Cross had when he was playing his best stuff, winning 3 big major titles, including that world title. Look at the accuracy of Deller though, at that World Championship back in 83 and throughout his career. I think there are more similarities with their technique as well. They have a tendency to break down a little bit. These two are very similar, and I'll be fascinated to see who you think will win this fantasy match. But as for me, it's a really difficult one, but at this stage, I'd probably have to go with Deller, but only just.